Do we really have to watch this goddamn trailer?
If you already can tell, this is was it the first official or second? I don't know which trailer
Second,
this
you
is.
mean second crap?
Yeah, the second of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Again, in our last video, which we'll have a link on here somewhere, pretty much our last video that we did, we weren't really drawn into it because it's PG. It was a PG-13 or something like that, and especially for a zombie
It's a
flick.
PG-13 zombie horror flick where you know for a fact this is the TV edited version. This is the version you're gonna see on FX a year from now. A solid year and a half from now. This is the version you're gonna see in
The
theaters.
full version.
With an unrated version coming out on Blu-ray and DVD, which will probably contain a little bit of gore.
Well, like you said, maybe a side boob or a butt, or even one curse
But
word.
I'll say it once. I said it once in the previous video. I'll say it again. It's stupid that it's a PG-13. It really is. It's a zombie flick, for God's sake. The only good PG-13 zombie flick that I actually liked was Warm Bodies. I think that was PG. Yeah, that was PG-13, and I didn't mind that one. It was actually overall turned out to be a fun flick. I see this movie and go,
Especially when especially when it has to do with a lot of action too, a lot of moving, a lot of action, getting chased. Compared to Warm Bodies was more of a, oh, this is the daily life of a zombie, sort of. In a way, sort of. That's how it was. You had a little bit of action in it.
I didn't mind that. I watched this, and I don't get excited for it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It could be a decent.
You know what I think
flick.
throws you off on it is because you have to realize, just like on Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, to me, pretty much it went by a little bit of his actual, in a way, his actual story, but at the same time, they mixed it in just right of how they do it.
And we still didn't keep our promise from the first video we did on this, and look up what the hell the original Pride and Prejudice was about.
Yeah, we still haven't done that, but maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I think that's what's throwing you off a little bit, is because you have to realize you got the zombies involved, but you still have to deal with the original story, which is the original story for Pride and Prejudice. And I think that's what's throwing it off for you. Maybe it's throwing off for anybody out there.
Pride and Prejudice part. Look, you can, like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, you can do a completely mixed genre flick and make it work. Like Abraham Lincoln, that's fine. He's not gonna be Daniel Day-Lewis from Lincoln anytime soon. This version of Abraham Lincoln's fighting vampires. I get that. That's fine. I've seen most of the movie, and it's a fine movie. It's Abraham Lincoln fighting vampires. It's like saying, that's like that Jesus riding a velociraptor, your argument is invalid being.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of thing. It's so weird. It's amazing. It works. I watch this. I don't get the same feeling.
I
can get I can get that era version of zombie hunting. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I watch this, and it's PG-13, and there's nothing in this movie that convinces me that I should care.
And you got a point there, but it could be one of those trailers, because you've rarely seen it. I know I've rarely seen it, to where the trailer doesn't give you much that you want, and it doesn't help it a lot. But the movie comes out to be really good, even though the trailer doesn't give you much.
Yeah, let's just get this.
But let's see if maybe this gives us a little bit more to work with, or something that we say, okay, it's improved a bit, even though we have our doubts completely. But let's get this started and see what to expect. Any new clips, any new scenes?
We are captains of the USS Doubt.
Yes, we are. Very doubtful. But let's take a look at this and see what's gonna happen. Okay, starts off like normal, like the last one did. Yeah, she has a snot bubble coming out.
It began with the Black Plague. Within weeks, the dead began to rise. me, hunting for human flesh. Now, the few of us that are left have only one way to survive. We must bring the fight to them. I've been training for this my whole life.
This is one they
The
just
fairest,
released.
wisely choices be right here in this room.
My daughters have trained for battle, sir. Not the kitchen.
Darcy, you must dance.
You're dancing with the only handsome girl here.
One of her sisters is also very agreeable.
I shall never relinquish my sword for a ring.
Okay, yeah.
The right man, you would.
Like,
The right man wouldn't ask me to.
Dear Miss Bennet, I've come to feel for you a most ardent admiration.
I'd risk anything for you.
I do not know which I admire more, Elizabeth Bennet. Your skill as a warrior, or your resolve as a woman.
that was more.
Like he thought it was pretty much like a repeat, but like I was saying, yeah, it is the newest one pretty much. It looks like we noticed they added a few more little tidbits here and there. They showed. It seems like they're trying to show a little bit of the story in there because the love part.
Yeah, that's the Pride and Prejudice part.
The part they're trying to add a little bit more of that, showing more of the story. I don't know. It still doesn't really pique my interest. Like I said, maybe
I think another reason is because I think we're getting exhausted from the zombie genre.
Because you have The Walking Dead, you got the whole, this was it, Z Nation they have on Sci-Fi Channel, and just there's a bunch of zombie stuff that's going on right now.
I think we're just getting a bit tired. I think it's the other reason I'm not like. I mean, my main reason stands that it's a PG-13 horror movie, but my second reason would be that it's zombies are getting a little more exhaustive to watch.
It's getting to the point where it's like each like in film pretty much it's like once it kicks off one big like spark for one little thing it explodes, but after a while it's gonna die down. At some point it's gonna die down and eventually it's like okay cool we're taking a breather from that for a while now.
I'll say like I said before, it could be decent.
That's what I said.
Best.
We're still
and
doubtful.
I have faith in Matt Smith. He's a good actor. So
we still have our doubts, but like I said, we could be wrong. I mean, if you could name some movies that the trailer was weak, but the movie was good, then you could probably name some at the bottom below. But like I said, we still have our doubts. I mean, I still am probably not going to see it in theaters, but I'll still be interested to at least see it at some point. Maybe not in theaters, but I'm really interested to see what's gonna turn out to be. And it's coming out, was it in February? That's was it.
Wait, please tell me, is it like February 12th?
I have no idea. Just remember, it just says February.
Because if it's February 12th, that's not only Valentine's Day weekend, but that's Sunday, The Walking Dead mid-season premiere.
That could be what they're trying to plan to do, which is kind of weird of how they're doing it. But I mean, that at the same time,
though, it's either going on a day on Valentine's Day or stay and watch mid-season premiere of Walking Dead.
Now you're gonna have those couples who are huge fans of The Walking Dead going, okay, let's see here, pretty much. Let's see if we can plan this out. It's like let's end the night with Walking Dead. There we go. That sounds like a great plan. All right, But
I think one thing we should bring up is that also there are good zombie flicks out there. We can name a few.
Mm-hmm.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, the original, like one of the original Night of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
The both versions of Dawn of the Dead that are out. The Zack Snyder remake and the original.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the original and yeah.
There are a lot.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch.
If
Like
you
we
want
said
a good,
before, even another one, pretty much like we said, damn, Warm Bodies. That's another good one there, pretty much for zombie flick wise.
and if you're if you want a good read, the Walking Dead graphic novel, what's based off
It
of.
actually is. I mean, I'm
It's
still trying to get
actually
caught up myself.
it's actually really good. If you don't want to watch the show, bar and shit, and reading up, more of a comic book person, definitely worth a read.
It is.
Those are like a bunch of other better stuff to do than watch this movie. So
There's other options you have there, for your zombie weekend or zombie Valentine's weekend or whenever this comes out. Who knows? So
from the looks of it, Pride and Prejudice, it looks like the Pride and Prejudice part is just like a romance story.
it is mixed, and they just
And
mixed it
all
up a
they
bit.
did was just like, oh, now she's a zombie hunter.
Yeah.
Now she's like a badass zombie hunter. Which, do you really need to be a badass zombie hunter? They're zombies. I've watched enough Walking Dead to know that all you gotta do is like know how to wield a gun and you're good.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You don't
definitely...
need to like, okay, except for one chick who wields a katana in the show, but other than that, you just like, hell, the 15-year-old wields a gun like a boss. I think all you need is some proper gun training. I know they don't have guns and they're using knives and stuff, but even in Walking Dead, they know how to use them efficiently and stuff.
Exactly.
And it looks like, but the problem is, it looks like these versions of zombies are like the rage zombies.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Like if you're another good one, 28 Days Later.
Oh yes,
that's another good one. Those are rage zombies, the ones that like run and try to eat you. It looks like those versions of zombies, so it makes a little bit more sense. Now that I think about it.
Now, if you notice, because I'm gonna bring it up, and you know
the snot bubble.
No, not this. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about more movies, which is that's not on our list, and we're not really fans of how they did it, but the Resident Evil movies.
No, those can go screw themselves.
Yeah, we're more fans of the game itself because the games pretty much capture the real true essence of it compared to the movie. The movie doesn't even barely scratch a little bit, not even the surface of what the games are. In a way, and that's how come it's not on our list for pretty much great zombie flicks or anything like that, because it's not.
I can promise you now, the final one they're doing. The final one they're doing. The final one they're doing. I'm just first trailer comes out for it. It's gonna be a whole bunch of nope for me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just a whole. I promise you right now, it's gonna be a whole bunch of nope.
He's just gonna be sitting there going, nope.
Because we saw because the last Resident Evil movie we saw in theaters.
We had to suffer.
I promised my father that we would watch it in theaters. I'm like, ah, crap! I promised that, didn't I? So we watched it, and then the movie ends. And remember what the guy said in the theater? He's like, "There's one random guy in the theater," and he goes, "Oh, that sucked." I'm like, "Thank you."
That sums it up right there. But that's why we didn't really name that one. But like I said, for this movie, it's definitely not a movie I definitely will go see in theaters myself. Because like I said, from these trailers, they're not giving us much to say. Hey, go see this. And they're not. But like I said, we could be wrong. We're just expressing our opinion of what we think of the trailers overall. But like I said, it's up in the air on this one. We're very doubtful on this one. But for now,
if you're new to the channel and don't like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe to us.
If you like what we've been bringing so far to a lot of for movies and trailers and it's our reactions overall, besides liking us because we don't like Pride and Prejudice, you can click on our last video that we did. Bam! Right there. Right there. So hopefully, it is actually better than this one. But for now,
I'm Fox.
I'm Bruce.
I hope to God we don't have to see another one of these goddamn trailers.
I hope not. I hope we don't have to, but most likely we will. But for now, see ya.
Later.